at the AWFS. I'm sitting here with Steve Madden. So Steve, you're a current customer of ours. You have a Mark C line. So tell us a little bit about your company. Tell us about your background and what your current role is and what your company does.
Okay, Matt, thanks. Our company is in Australia. Our company name is Consolidated Panels and Veneers. In 2014, the opportunity to purchase a veneer pressing and sanding line came about as one of our major customers went out of business, and we took the opportunity. We bought the machinery and we went into production. It was an old Italpresse from 1973, and obviously over that period of time the machinery was getting old, but we developed veneer board through that business. We also have an edging business which turns over veneer edging, thermoplastic edging, adhesives, various types of veneer and thin and thick veneer. We saw the introduction of the veneer board line, veneer board business into our veneer edging business. Was very much a good step, and so we had Consolidated Veneers, we had Consolidated Panels. I had two business partners, one in Consolidated Veneers and one in Consolidated Panels. I bought out our, in 2015, I bought out our my edging partner. In 2016, I bought out my veneer panels partner, and that gave us the opportunity to merge both companies to form what is today Consolidated Panels Veneers. It's a family-owned business, 100% family-owned business, and and I'm obviously in charge, and I have 21 staff.
Excellent, excellent. So there was definitely a point where you were looking, you had an opportunity to improve your business, improve your production. What were some factors that allowed you to build a trust factor here with Italpresse?
Okay, well, we have a very strong relationship with the Italpresse agent in Australia. Peter Bill, he does a lot of our maintenance on our machines. We've bought, he did the deal with the company for the Costa sander that we have, so when we were looking for those, we looked at several companies, but Peter also said that I should have a talk to Italpresse. And in 2017 at the AWFS, I met with Ronnie Mariotti and Alberto Sala, and we sat down and basically put the press line together. We were at the same time building a new factory, so we realised exactly what our space was. So we had to design a machine around that. So we spoke to Ronnie, and it was pretty much at that show that we designed the line. Directly after that, I was in Italy and went to the Italpresse factory in Bergamo, and I was extremely impressed with the quality and workmanship. We do a lot of business with Italian companies, and their work ethic is and the quality is second to none as far as I'm concerned. So we approached the design of the press here at AWFS, and by the time I got back to Australia, the line was designed, and it gave us the opportunity. The relationship after with Ronnie and visiting the factory was something that helped us make the decision, and I think we signed again in October. We got together and signed the agreement.
Very good. So yeah, there was a long process there, but I know you've talked about Ronnie and Alberto, but can you speak upon kind of your interaction with other parts of the Italpresse staff? What your experience has been so far with the service, spare parts, kind of the bigger picture of the whole company.
Well, the good thing is the spare parts. Our line is about 10 months old, so there's not a lot of spare parts. In any business, we can always do it better, and if there was one thing to say, which is no fault of anyone's, is the language barrier. So when we were working on the design and that, Ronnie's grasp of English is very good, and he was able to do a lot of work for us. When we installed the machine, the people come from Italpresse in Bergamo. They don't all speak English, so there is that. But we, as I said, our line's only 10 months old, so we're yet to be in a position. Here at the shows today, we've talked about some of the spare parts that are required and so forth, and I'm sure that'll all be looked after.
Yeah, that's a question to revisit, continually revisit as we go along, for sure. But so kind of to summarize, would you, or from a partnership standpoint, would you recommend Italpresse, and a little bit of why?
Yeah, well, look, as with any project of this size, and we're talking about for us a press line with inline trimming. We're talking about close to 650,000 euros, which is I think close to $1 million based on the current exchange rate. You've then got to freight it out. You've then got to set up electrical, plumbing, gas.
It's a big investment.
It's a big investment. So you don't want to be doing that with people that you can't trust. You don't want to be doing it with people that aren't going to be there to support you. And from my experience, Italpresse, if we have a problem with the machine, we communicate with them. They're online on the machine overnight while we're sleeping, and by the time we get in the morning, most of the time the problems are solved, rectified, and they're just, as I said earlier about the quality and the workmanship and the ethic of the Italians. I think they're an extremely good partner if you're going to go into such a large investment. So I would recommend them 100%.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Steve. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to revisiting these questions in the future.
Thanks, Matt. All the best.
Pleasure.